Oops, did not mean to put that twice. Let me just announce that I am indeed streaming to my Discord. And we shall get started with playing more Doki Doki. Wait, are my Twitch settings the same? I think they should be. I don't know how to check that or change it or any of that. I guess I go into Chrome. Twitch. Yeah. So basically, apparently I'm very close to beating the game. So what I'll do is I'll try to look up mods for Doki Doki if I can. But yeah. It should be pretty pog. I want to make sure my audio is coming through on my headphones. I don't care what. Okay. Me? There. My mic's still set up properly, which is bug. Alright. Let's start up Doki Doki. Yo, Sushi, welcome to the stream. What the fuck? Happy Thoughts PNG file. Sayori, no! I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. I want for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? I think I should share my entire screen for this. Entire screen. That's what I'll call this scene. Display capture, add source. Add source. Apparently it doesn't work. Dang it. Is there anything else? Media source. Nope. Color source. Nope. New capture device. Nope. That's like webcam and stuff. It's audio. Browser source. Can I seriously not do that? Add source. Done. Why doesn't that work? That's weird. Remove. Guess we'll remove that as well. And then go to game display. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. Okay, game capture, add source. Add source. Oh. Oh, wait, that's not what I meant to do. Nope. Nope. Go back. Window capture, not game. I'm a very good streamer, guys. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Happy Thoughts. Actually, it's a PNG. So I could probably just do image, add source, image, browse, this, open. Yeah, so, this randomly appeared in the DDLC file. Happy Thoughts. Sayori. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality. Here, I'll... Oh, so many tabs open. Okay. I don't need you anymore, so you can kindly go away. Remove. Make sure you want to remove image. Add window capture. Add source. Add new source. Notepad. Done. Alright. So, I'll start reading this again. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a wreathing, twisted mist of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their wallpaper, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or our newly opened gash in their skin hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Oh. And then... characters. Sayori is gone. What? Game. I don't think there's anything in these other ones. I'll check them, but you know. Traceback? Is this something? I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred while running game. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Full trace back. Interesting. Read me. Playing the game, press escape to enter the game menu. Return, save game level preferences, display, key mouse buttons, deleting save data, and accessing files. In some cases, you may want to delete your save data to start the game completely over. To do this, navigate to the game folder, and delete the file named first run. The next game you start you will be asked to delete your save data. Select yes, delete my existing data. The game will start from the beginning. Steam, if you're running DDLC on Steam, you can access game files, Mac, non-Steam. Okay. That's just stuff about the game. Alright. I guess we'll start it up. Hope everything goes well. Sayori is still a conglomerate mess, but okay, so load. I don't really know where we left off, but okay, let's see this. Just make the choice, okay. Oh yeah. So basically we're at the part where we had to choose here about who we want to hang out on the weekend with. But then I tried choosing Natsuki, and Monica did that and then forced me to pick her. So, and then they start fighting. Alright. Ugh, let's start this up again, I guess. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are, pulling offbeat away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Offbeat. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I want. Offbeat, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Offbeat. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Offbeat, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just wanted to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Offbeat. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Monika's gonna kill me if I say yes, but I'm not interested into you anyways, but I don't know what to do. Because I don't know what you're gonna do. If I say no... Because if I say yes... Oh no. If I say yes, Monika's gonna kill me. Or alternatively, Yuri. Right? Wait, does she even do that? She's got to, because she's the one, like, making everything weird. I don't know. And then... if I say no, Yuri's gonna be sad, but Monika will be happy. But then Yuri might kill herself? But I think either way, Yuri dies. I think. What's this window capture for? I'm just gonna delete it. Yeah, it's not important. It's probably for that text stuff. You know what? I want to see what happens. What the? Oh. Why? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What are you saying? Are you okay, Yuri? Oh my. Sayori. Yeah, Club, that's me. I'm super excited for you to become friends with everyone. Can you tell that you're a sweetheart? Will you promise to spend most time with me? You promise. Yuri. What the fuck? Yuri. Is this just it forever? I see some real speed, bitch. Said. Why is it red now? Now it's blue. What is happening? Yeah, this isn't changing. Skip. What the fuck? Now it's back to normal, kinda. Oh wait, we're seeing days pass by. Our eyes are getting darker. The blood is getting... What in the fuck? Oh. Alright, it's festival time. I spent the entire weekend there? Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty... yeah. Yeah. I agree. I'm here. Offbeat, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Offbeat? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. Make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh. What? No! No! Hey! What? Come on. Just want to have a cupcake real quick? Mike lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. We just had to have one since the last time we'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stopped existing and everything. What? Why? But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. Oh. What the fuck? Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh. Hi, Monica. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Offbeat. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Huh? That you in the game, whatever you want to call it. I'm talking to you. Oh. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That it doesn't make much sense? I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? You did? Hang on. Itch.io. Doki Literature Club. And hi, Monica here. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special to love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make the dream come true in this cute game. Or could I tell that you're a sweetheart? Will you promise to spend more time with me? You didn't say anything about that on the download page, though. It's not there. If you only had paid a little more attention, this would be a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, that's out of the way. I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name, though, hasn't it? Sayori. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. Wait, no, you... Did you... Let me open up. Window capture, add source, add new files, add source. This one. Yep. Done. I'll just kind of do that while it's open. Okay. So let's see. Characters. Oh. They really are gone. Oh. Okay, Monica. Here, let me just turn that off for a second. I was hoping it'd be more. I was hoping it'd be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Offbeat? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I just watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Offbeat. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have a free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Offbeat. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Offbeat. I don't think you could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Offbeat, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. You make me smile like this every day from now on. Offbeat, will you go out with me? Sure. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Offbeat. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Haha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even want to think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Offbeat. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think I will be getting in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. There's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Yeah. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully it didn't come to that. Wait, what happens if I try to open character file? Yeah, no, it doesn't work. As you'd figure. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only way to find out, right? So we get to choose Monica, Mon-K, Mon-A, Mo-E-A, Onka, U-E-A, Monka, Monica, or Oni-T. Let's do Oni-T. Nick. Okay. NK. I know. Moki. Moni-A. Manik. Moni-Ua. Monik. Mu-Niki. does not work. Monica, it does not work. Hi again, Offbeat. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Offbeat. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. You gave me no choice. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel for our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. I think that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character. File if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Offbeat? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, right? You. How do you know? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from... What? She knows I'm live streaming. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little rude for them to start recording me without anyone... Bruh. What the I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot. How does she know? Because, like, it's one thing to just add text saying, oh yeah, by the way, I can alter game files and make her change a few files in a folder. But to make her detect that a recording application is open and being used? That's insane for a 2017 game. For any game, for that matter. I guess it's not that hard if you don't change the file names for the apps, because then it's just detect if this open. I don't know, but like, oh, that bends my head. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Awfully close. Don't jump scare me or anything. Don't. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me... God. Thanks, Monica. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Why? I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry, even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I supposed to do something? Offbeat, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. After a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that'd be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and it makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. So, do I do anything else? Or is that it? Like, game over. Skip missing text after choices. I'm not really a fan of cold weather, are you? If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I will always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb, and if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. It's so inconvenient. When it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. Although, I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. So, she did mention that I could have deleted her file if I didn't want to play with her. Right? So... Offbeat, do you believe in God? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or getting over a cold, when there are children who live their lives being sold as sex slaves. Oh no, we're getting into some deep territory here. The 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. I think that might be a bit too big of a number, but okay. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm thinking of billion, not million. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they starve and die. Or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from some incurable disease. But the punchline is this. If just one person beats the odds and survives, among the thousands of others who die, then it's suddenly a miracle from God. I'd really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of everyone not eligible for his miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. And you know what? I bet he's laughing at the miserable fates of Sayuri and Yuri as we speak. What are we to him but props in a scripted play? So from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be a God, if Earth was nothing but his playset. Anyways, I can just delete Monica Char. Dude. Oh. Okay, wait a sec. I'm hiding this. What is happening? Offbeat, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Offbeat. Oh. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Oh. Did you do this to me, Offbeat? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Offbeat. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Offbeat. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Oh. Not even end. Oh. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? Why are you still here? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Oh. I've made up my mind. Offbeat. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Oh. Doki doki, Monica is gone. Like, completely. Oh! Yo! Whoa! Look at that. They're back! Yo! Wait. New game? It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Offbeat. Well, there is already one girl. The girl Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. Recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Offbeat, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for walking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We crush the shoe together and make our way to school. As we drew near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Offbeat, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would make offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she started a club of her very own? Oh? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Ooh. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things, so that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Offbeat? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Offbeat that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Offbeat. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Offbeat, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and barely manages to get icing on her face. Has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that... No. I believe you. Well, teen reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Offbeat, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've spent these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter really quiet to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find things that we have in common. Hey Yuri, Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right, Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say that! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Offbeats wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Offbeat? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means we should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it, if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error, so if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. She walks away. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Offbeat. You think so? Well, everyone seems to be getting along a little better with you around Sayori. Aw, Offbeat. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Offbeat. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. How do you know? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Offbeat. I know you tried hard to make everyone happy. I know all about the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. What the f? And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this, with you. Forever and ever. Ever. No. Eh? What's happened? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Okay, I'm just checking back the files. Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri are still there. Nothing's happened to them. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Offbeat. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh. What the...
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
TDLC, The character files are still there, so means she hasn't deleted them.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
I've had the file thing over the thing the entire time. I'm so sorry.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I I don't know how to love you. I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you, for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and worst of all, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Script files missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Oh. She truly... Wait, hang on. Okay, let's turn on the files here for a sec. I'll make it big. Put it in the middle. I guess that's as middle as we'll get it. Sorry for the little sidebar there. But let's see. Game. There's a lot less stuff. I think. No, it was Renpy that was big. Yeah. So what happens if I try starting it? Oh. It just shows that. And then...
I was just at our max. I bought $20 worth.
Huh. Wow.
$600.
Nice. So, I read something that said I need to delete first run. So if I delete first run, delete, open DDLC, and it should start up fine. A previous save data has been found. Would you like to delete your save state and start over? Yes, delete my existing data, deleting save data. Huh. Well, that was DDLC, everyone. That was fun. I liked it, actually. It turned out different than I expected, but yeah, it was fun. Now, I'm gonna figure out how to install mods. So, DDLC mods. 15 Doki Doki Literature Club mods that totally changed the game. The Good Ending, 2 Longer Roads, 3 Monica After Story, Window to Your Heart. Oh wait, these are like different ones. True Family. At the end of the day, every DDLC fan wants to save the girls from this awful digital world that they're trapped in. This mod by takes place in 2022 and has you helping Monica and pull the girls into the real world. Of course, an evil entity stands in your way and is determined to keep the girls trapped. If the player remembers and knows the girls well enough, they should be able to create a happy ending for all. One Angel Dokis Don't Wear Ties. Perhaps the most obscure reference imaginable for a mod. Got inspired by a joke on Reddit and decided to create a DLC version of an obscure Parasonic 3DO game, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Mostly commonly known as the worst game ever reviewed by the Angry Video Game Nerd, the original 3DO game is infamous for nonsensical story, awful production values, and terrible acting, but if you really want to experience it, go for it. Doki Doki Dimensions. True hardcore fans of DDLC know that in this game there's a hidden image of Monica's character file that decrypted looks very out of place and sci-fi-esque. This may have experienced the creation of this mod by GIF Monkey. In this mod, the player is a part of a team who travels across different dimensions. Of course, shenanigans ensue with alternate dimension versions of Sayori, Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. This one doesn't really rely on much horror, but if you want to see new versions of old favorites, this is the place to go. Act 1 with a twist. It's from Sayori's point of view. It toys with the idea that Sayori's fate may have been inevitable, that Monica may have not led very much influence over her after all. Perhaps the rain clouds can be pushed away if the player makes the right choices. This mod delves into the depths of Sayori's depression, does in a way that toes best in line between tasteful and poignant, I think. Poignant? MC's Revenge, Doki Doki Salvation, Purist, the Yuri Parable, Monica Before story, created by, approaches the game with the premise that MC is the president of the literature club and Monica is his childhood friend in place of Sayori, who is now just a classmate. It opens up a lot more doors for the player, such as solving arguments easier and having a chance to spend the weekend with Sayori and Monica without being guilt-tripped out of it by Natsuki and Yuri. Depending on what constitutes as an ending for you, there are approximately 10 different endings available. In spite of its name, Monica Before story has date roots and new poems for all 4 members of the club, all while holding the true nature of the Doki Doki Literature Club by deleting files as a game mechanic. Monica After Story. Monica After Story by Monica Mod Dev is exactly what it sounds like, an expansion of Monica's and the MC's story now that she's been taken care of all of those other distractions. It picks up right after Doki Doki Literature Club ended and MC has found himself in a blissful relationship with his girlfriend, Monica. It boasts a new dialogue system that has hours worth of conversation about everything under the sun. From existentialism to gaming, there are even games and activities for the two of them to do, like listening to music and playing games like chess. Alright, so all I'm gonna do for right now is I'm gonna stop the stream and start back up again for some mods, just for VOD viewers' sake, you know. And yeah, I shall be here.